Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another video here from the incredible country of India. Today we are in India's capital, Delhi, a city that is massive but also massive for its food. There is just so much food on offer here in Delhi. It's crazy. I mean, as the capital, you're getting food from all different parts of the country, which is why India is like a food melting hub of sorts. You get the best of all different parts of India and you can try it all out here in the city. So today we're going on a street food tour. I don't exactly know what we're gonna eat. I don't know where we're gonna eat. I have a few ideas here and there, but to be fair, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna see what's on offer. We're gonna see what's food's available, and we're gonna try out as much street food as we can here in the city of Delhi. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started trying some of the incredible Indian food here in Delhi, India. Alright, first stop of the day, we have come to this little cart. Actually, I don't know where the man went. Maybe he went to get more of whatever he's making. But I have come here to try something that is absolutely legendary. This is called Bhel Puri, a dish that is a classic little snack here in India. I mean, there's no better way to start off our day here in India, in Delhi, with a little light snack. Now, this place is right in front of the Odeon, which is why it's called the Odeon Bhel Puri. You can imagine, here in the evening, so many young people after watching a movie, they want a nice crispy snack, they want something with a lot of flavor. They'll come out here, order a Bhel Puri, and they're gonna stand out here into the evening having their enjoyable meal. I mean, this is something that's a light, classic snack. But you might be asking at this point, what actually is Bhel Puri? I mean, you've probably never heard of it. Well, Bhel Puri is basically puffed rice. It's puffed rice put in with some tomatoes, onion, crispy bits, peanuts. It's like a combination of sweet, spicy, tangy, all these flavors together, as are with a lot of chaats here in India. But here, the puffed rice is super crispy. So it's supposed to be a really good little snack. And I honestly think it's a great way to start off our food tour here in India. I mean, there's no better place to be right in front of a movie theater. I mean, other countries, they might have popcorn, but here in India, what do you have when you want something crispy and light during a movie? You're gonna have Bhel Puri. So with that, let's go ahead. You can see he literally mixes it all up so aggressively, sprinkles on some crispy bits on the very top, and there you have it, a nice, simple Bhel Puri. Let's go ahead. I mean, wow, look at this bite right here. This is a massive bite that's falling. So let's go ahead and try it. Oh my goodness. There is so much going on in that bite. I don't even know how to explain it to you. First off, so many different textures. You've got peanuts, you've got onions, you've got tomatoes, you've got crispy bits, you've got puffed rice. All these textures bring their own elements to it. Tomatoes, soft, juicy, nice. Puffed rice, very crispy. Some little crackers on top, very crispy. So all of it brings an incredible flavor into the actual Bhel Puri. It's really nicely done. A lot of different textures. Then you have the flavors. It's sweet, spicy, tangy, a little bit sour. You can literally see the way he mixes it in. All those colors change because of the sauces that he's been adding in. Together in a combination, it's a really delicious combination to have. You've got all these different textures, all these different flavors just mixed into it. It's an explosion in your mouth. And I have to say, he also put in some fresh green chili that adds quite a bit of spice. But if you want to, you can opt to not have the green chili. That way it won't be so spicy, but nonetheless, a delicious little snack to have here, and a great way to start off our food tour here in the city of Delhi. I have to say, that is a great snack to have, and I think I added too much spice. Maybe I should have gone without the green chili. Whew, my tongue is actually tingling from the spice, but it's just a great little snack. And I literally saw a couple walking out of a movie. They just had a great date in the movie, and then what do they get? Bhel Puri. That's the way life is here in India. Other countries, you have popcorn after movie. Here, you have Bhel Puri. But with that, let's go ahead. Let's see what we can eat here in the city of Delhi. Next stop of the day, we've come to another place here in Delhi called Jain Chawal Ball. I mean, first off, just take a look at how many people there are right here. It is an insanely busy joint, and it is a legendary joint as well. It is one of the most popular places to eat here in Delhi, and trust me, locals are queuing up. They're lining up to have some of the food they offer here. Now, what do they offer? pretty much everything under the sun. But what I heard they're famous for is their rice and beans dishes. Specifically something called Rajma Chawal. Rajma refers to a type of bean cooked down, and Chawal simply refers to rice. But that's not all that's on the plate. You get some fresh onions, you get some crispy bits here, I think maybe some papadi, something like that, and you get this massive, massive plate for 90 rupees. It is a massive portion of food. And look, there's a lot of people here. It's a very, very popular place. There's yelling, there's screaming. This is the type of place I like to try some local street food. So with that, let's go ahead. Let's just try the beans and the rice just by itself. You can see the beans have been really, really cooked down. They're very, very soft. And then with some rice at the bottom, let's go ahead and try this out. That is delicious. Indians might hate me for saying this, but this is no different than frijoles and arroz in Latin America. The beans themselves cook down really, really nicely. Has a really nice earthy texture to it. Not too spicy at all. There's like barely any spice in the actual beans itself. The rice soaks up all that incredible flavor. You've got the bean sort of sauce that sort of sinks into that rice. It makes a really, really nice combination, but to be fair, to me, it's nothing really special. It seems like something you could easily get in Mexico or Colombia. They do the same thing with beans, same thing with rice, but it definitely tastes amazing. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get one of these crackers. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna scoop some of the onions in, some rice, some beans. Wow, this looks like a happy bite right here. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh wow, that literally changes the game right there. The onions, the freshness of the onions adds a really nice flavor. I mean, if you think about it, it's just beans and rice. There's no freshness, there's no acidity, there's nothing that makes it really unique or special. The onions do the job. They're crispy, they're crunchy, they're fresh, they have a bit of that oniony flavor, which is fantastic. Then you've got the cracker. The cracker is incredible. It's got a bit of flavor to it, so it's not just a plain cracker, and it literally cracks, like it crackles once you bite into it. I think you can probably hear just now how much it literally crackled away. It is one of the crispiest things you can get, and think about the textures here. You've got really soft beans, really soft rice. You need something crispy to sort of contrast all of that. That's why the cracker comes in. It's like a scooper that supports everything. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like sort of crackers that you might have in Mexico or Colombia to scoop up a lot of the flavors. So I have to say, this is a nice dish. It's really delicious, really simple, clean food that's great for you. However, there's nothing special, and if anything, it's pretty universal. You can pretty much get this in other countries around the world, not just here in India. So definitely something worth trying. Look at how many people are here, but I wouldn't say it's spectacularly out of this world that you're not going to get it anywhere else in the entire world. I have to say, that is not a bad meal to have. Especially if you're local here living, you want some sweet, not sweet, but simple street food, that's a really good place to get some. But in terms of explosions of flavors, in terms of having something exciting that you've never had before, to be honest, I wasn't that impressed with it. It was just a very simple rajma with chawal. Not something that shocked me, not something that blew my mind, not something that had spices and oil that surprised me. So it's a nice thing to have. If you're here in the area, it might be a nice lunch to have, but aside from that, I don't think I would specifically travel here just to have the beans and the rice. Obviously, I didn't know that before coming here. I heard some local recommendations saying this was a pretty good place, but now that I can try it and I've told you, now you know. जूस है कौन से जूस
कौन सा पीना है मौसमी है पाइनएप्पल है
चाट है आलू चाट हाँ एक पाइनएप्पल जूस और एक आलू चाट हाँ alright well here in India eating is not something that stops, and in the afternoon it's perfect for an afternoon snack. In fact, here there's literally a bank right behind me, and these bankers have come down for an afternoon snack. That's what I love about India. There's no bad time to have some street food. And we've come to a really nice place. It's a place known as Aloo Chaat. And if you're walking by it, you might be mistaken and you might be like, what is this stall selling? Because literally, it's covered in fruits. But take a closer look, take a good look, and you realize this is not just any fruit stand. This place is serving one of the best chaats in the whole city of India. And not only that, it's a chaat that you might not find anywhere else. But before we talk about the chaat, let's talk about the drink. Here, I have a banana shake. I literally saw the number of fruits that they had piled up in front of the stand, and I was like, I can't go without having at least some of the fruits here. I mean, also, to balance out the unhealthiness of the chaat, maybe it's a good idea to have some fruits. So what did I get? I got a banana shake. The banana shake is super frothy. You can literally see the foam on the top of it. And literally, it's just banana with milk and some sugar. I think that's the way they do it. I mean, it's not a bad combination. To be fair, if you're looking for something healthier, if you're looking for something that's gonna balance out the oiliness of chaat, this is probably a pretty good combination. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's try out our drink first. Oh. Wow, that is amazing. It's refreshing, cold, banana, sweet, milky, creamy, all at the same time. It's a really, really thick drink. I mean, it's so thick as a drink that getting it from the straw is pretty difficult. It's not easy to suck that thing through the straw. It's so thick as the banana shake. They've added some milk, you can tell, added some cream, maybe some sugar. It's delicious, refreshing, and especially on a hot day here in Delhi when the temperature's like 30 degrees. I mean, a cold banana shake is the first thing that you want to cool down. The second thing is probably a lassi, but what an incredible way. I mean, this, hopefully, with the bananas and the milk and all of that, it's gonna balance out the unhealthiness that's about to come now. So, what have we gotten here in terms of chaat? Well, we've gotten something called Aloo Chaat. No, this is not Aloo Tikki Chaat, this is just Aloo Chaat. Aloo Tikki Chaat is when they make the potatoes into a patty. They sort of break that down and put it into chaat. Here, it's literally just aloo chaat. It's just potato chaat, nothing else to it. You can literally see him frying the pieces of potato over this massive tawa with oil, and then he adds a bunch of different sauces, a bunch of different masalas that give it a nice, real spicy taste. I've asked for the extra spicy, so you know what? If it gets too spicy, I got a banana shake to sort of wash it down. So I think we're gonna be okay here. I'm not too scared of the spice. I got a banana shake here to shield me from too much spice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and try. I mean, it's served in this small little like aluminum tray, and I have to say, it's actually a pretty big portion. Like there's quite a few pieces of potato, and without further ado, let's go ahead. Wow, I mean, they give you a little toothpick, you gotta pick up these massive pieces of potato. Let's go ahead and let's try out our first actual aloo chaat here in India. Let's go for it. Oh, that is crazy good. First off, let's just talk about the potato. Imagine the best tater tots that you've had. Crispy, golden, fried, really, really soft on the inside. That's exactly the type of potato that they brought here. It's really nice and crispy, and even with all the sauces, it's still crispy. Like that's the point, that it's still retained its crispiness. That's how you know it's a good fried potato. Now let's talk about the sauces. The sauces are insane. You got a bit of sweetness, you got a bit of sourness, and you got a bit of spiciness. More than anything, there's quite a bit of a sour taste. I think that's from the acidity, maybe from the lemon, and even from the tomatoes. Did you know that tomatoes here in India, when they use it, it sometimes can bring a little bit of acidity. So you can taste a little bit of that acidity here. You can literally see the actual potato color. You can tell it's got reddish colors, you got greenish colors, it's got spices, it's got so many different flavors going on. And once you taste it, it's literally an explosion in your mouth of all these different flavors. You've got sweetness, sourness, spiciness, all combined together into this really nice mix. Some of the ingredients are dry spices, some of them are wet spices. And together, whew, they can be quite spicy. But of course, when you have a banana shake, oh yeah, that washes it all down really, really well. I have to say, like I said, big, massive portion. Not sure I'm gonna finish this, but I'm definitely gonna try my best because this is a really good aloo chaat. This place specifically does aloo chaat, and they do it so well. You can see here all the different newspaper articles talking about this legendary guy. I'm telling you, this place is an absolute institution of food here in Delhi. Wow, total for that little afternoon snack, 140 rupees. I mean, it literally doesn't get more affordable than that. And I have to say, I don't know how anyone finishes that. Like, I could not finish the aloo chaat. It's like 4 potatoes worth of potato. I mean, imagine having 4 whole potatoes. It's just so much. I finished the shake, but the aloo, man, I am so full. I don't even know how that's an afternoon snack. That could be lunch, that could be dinner, heck, that could be breakfast. But honestly, one of the best things I've had here in India. So unique, and I've never had a chaat like that ever here in India. So if you want to try aloo chaat, that's the place to do it. I mean, you've seen all the newspaper clippings of it, how popular, how famous it is. So if you're looking for a place to have some aloo chaat, that's got to be the place. Now, I am absolutely stuffed to the brim. I don't know how people finish that entire plate of potatoes. It's like literally 4 whole potatoes worth of potatoes. But with that, let's go ahead, let's take a break, and I'll see you guys as we continue to eat our way around Delhi. Is a place that I've actually been looking at for a while. I've been really wanting to try it here in Delhi. Sun has set, it's evening time, and it's open, so that's why I knew I had to try it here. This is a place called Khana Khazana, and if you know anything about Indian food, you know that a big part of Indian food is actually Indo-Chinese food. It's a very common cuisine here for some weird reason which I can't understand, and everybody seems to be in love with Indo-Chinese food. I mean, literally, wherever you go in India, you're gonna find Indo-Chinese food on the menu. It's just really, really typical food. I don't know why it's so common, but it just happens to be a thing. And the thing is also, it's not actual Chinese food, it's also not actual Indian food, but it's been so incorporated into Indian cuisine that essentially, it is Indian food at this point. Now, what I've got is something very unique. I've gotten a chicken Haka Saka Chowmein. What is a Haka Saka Chowmein? To be honest, I have no clue. I don't know what a Haka Saka noodle is, but I've never seen that in Chinese cuisine. I guess this is something here in Indo-Chinese cuisine. So you can see, first off, the master when he's making it, he is so talented. The fire, the wok, the noodles, the sauces, all those flavors are just absolutely incredible. He is a master. I mean, the smoke coming off that is absolutely crazy. So, without further ado, I have to go ahead and I'm gonna try this noodle dish, this Haka Saka noodle. First off, this is half a portion of noodles. I don't know in what world that is half a portion, but I don't want to imagine what the full portion will look like, because this is a massive, massive portion. So with that, let's go ahead, let's try our first chicken Haka Saka Chowmein. Oh wow, absolutely delicious. First off, the main flavor you get is the flavor of the wok. You can see the way he's making it. He is so talented. The heat, the fire, the energy. You can feel it in your mouth. You can feel it by taste. Yes, there's a lot of oil. Yes, there's a lot of spice. Yes, there's a lot of chili. And yes, there are a lot of flavors here, but it is so powerfully wok flavor. You can feel the fire of the wok just heating everything up, cooking everything. It's so powerful. But I also love the chicken. The chicken is really, really tender actually. I'm very impressed by the flavor of the chicken. It has its own sort of spice. You can see the chicken is actually like sort of an orange reddish color. I think they may have cooked the chicken separately already, or they may have marinated it separately. So it adds a bit of flavor in there as well. But wow, that's a really, really good plate of noodles. And the best part is, this is half a portion. And half a portion is 120 rupees. This is a massive feast. If you finish this, you will be stuffed. You will die. You will not be able to finish this, is my point. It is a massive, massive portion for half a portion only, but the flavor is just incredible. If you love Indo-Chinese food, I think this might be one of the best plates of noodles you can get. But what is Haka Saka? At the end of the day, I still don't know, but all I know is that it's spicy, good noodles with tons of flavor and a bunch of the sort of breath of the wok. Absolutely incredible, but I think we're gonna need some dessert after this. So let me go ahead, let me finish this up, and let's go get some dessert. All right, final stop of the day, literally right across from Khana Khazana, which you can see over there, is this little coffee shop. And I've heard this coffee shop does a lot of great almond milks. How unfortunately they don't have almond milk today. What they do have is hazelnut coffee milk. And when I say milk here in India, it's a bit different. Milk here is not like typical, like when you think of almond milk, it's like literally grinding up the almonds, getting the milk out of it. But here in India, it's a bit different. It's literal, actual cow's milk, and they just add things to it. So here, when I talk about hazelnut coffee milk, it literally means there's milk and they've added hazelnut coffee. I need something to cool myself down, so after those spicy noodles, I had to get something. They didn't have almond milk, time to get hazelnut coffee milk. Let's go ahead and try it out. Ooh, wow, that tastes exactly like a hazelnut frappuccino you would get at Starbucks. It's cold, it's refreshing, it's got coffee flavor, and it's sweet. It's got a bit of milkiness to it, but I have to say, it's not something special. It's not something that I would be like, wow, this is absolutely like unlike anything I've ever had before. You can kind of get it at Starbucks. If anything, Starbucks might be better, but this is a nice sort of way to end off our dinner here, our food tour here in India. I mean, let's just think about the things we've had here in Delhi today. I mean, we've had so much food. We started off with Bhel Puri, then we had rice with beans, and then we had all the delicious foods we had. I mean, we had so much food, the chaats, the noodles. Indian cuisine is just so diverse, and here in Delhi, you get the best of everything. You try truly anything that you want, you can pretty much get it. That's what makes Delhi sort of the food capital of India in a lot of ways. You get food from every part of the country, and I think today you've seen all the different foods that you can get here in the city. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. We've got so many more videos coming from here in India, so make sure to stay tuned, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys.